Okay, so this is my final. So these are little moving legs, and when you pull the handle, they all move like this. So definitely was much smarter this time with what areas I could and could not paint. I definitely wanted to keep these parts in here, basically the backs of these, without paint, so that there isn't any problem, any friction. One way where I could make sure that there's plenty of grab when the wheels hit the ground is by including these rubber bands. They're really important. Problems that I faced, basically, I tried nailing a piece of wood in here and it did not work. It kept on wanting to come out because I think it had to do with like the end grain of the wood. So I glued this dowel in, and that's really, really sturdy. Also, other problems, if the holes are not completely aligned, then that's just going to be a big issue. So there were areas where I had to actually open the hole a bit more for the wheel to hit the floor properly, but that's not as bad.
And what type of hardware did you use?
So yeah, just I believe that's just balsa, or what?
What kind of the
wood.
bolts and nuts and bolts? What type are they?
I don't even know what these guys are called, but basically they're all the same kind of thing here, and then down at the foot. Basically, you can just like take them out and screw them back in. I'm not quite sure the term for them, but
Was it useful to have those for?
Definitely. I think, yeah, definitely, because when you're adding more wood, that just like creates even more friction, and like with the steel, it's perfect. It just doesn't bind. It's really, really nice.
And
It also comes in all these different sizes.
Can you talk about how you had washers and how you chose not to use them or use them?
Yeah, I definitely. So I had a lot of washers and it wasn't working, and it just made everything a bit like, even if you see my fingers kind of nudging in there, it just made it a bit stiffer. So by having less tension and it's a bit more wobbly, that flexibility is really, really important to making it go. Kind of getting stuck on the tablecloth. There we go.